I am a 23-year-old real estate entrepreneur, and I have learned how to make multiple six figures in 1 year. And today I'm going to teach you exactly the number one thing that has helped me build and grow towards bigger and better goals faster and more efficiently. That one thing, as stupid as it sounds, is consistency. And I know that it's dumb, but stick with me for this video and you will learn how to hit goals way quicker, way more efficiently than anybody else your age, than anybody else around you, if you just follow this one thing. I'm going to tell you a story. I used to be more than 100 pounds more, or weigh 100 pounds more than I do right now. And I carried that weight for a long time in my life. From basically the time that I was like 5 or 6 years old, I was overweight. And in the last couple of years, as I continued in from out of high school into college, I got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I started to carry on a lot of extra weight. And I was always trying to lose the weight, but for some reason, I couldn't fully get to it. And it was one time where I decided to just be consistent, where everything changed in my life. Everything. And let me tell you, not only was I overweight, but I was upset. I was constantly doing drugs. I was never able to do anything with my life. And I just wasn't succeeding at anything. I didn't feel confident. I felt upset. I felt let down. I felt like a failure. And all that it took to get me out of that hole was finding one thing that I could do consistently that's going to help me move the ball forward in my life. So my best piece of advice to you, if you want to learn how to make multiple six figures in 1 year and you want to do that like ASAP, learn how to be consistent. Just start with learning how to be consistent, because that is the number one thing that you can do. If you fail, or if you give up every time you fail, I should say, you will never make it. Okay? If every single time you run into a wall, or you feel like it's not working, or you hit this pit of despair, or you feel like things are going to suck, you're never going to make it, because you're going to quit. And that's what I didn't understand. I tried so many times to lose that weight, but I just wasn't consistent. I, for some reason, could not be consistent, and I just didn't have it in me to be consistent. But once I made the conscious decision to just be consistent, I was able to change the whole entire course of my life. Not only did I learn how to lose weight, but I learned how to keep the weight off. I learned that I loved running. I learned that I loved being healthy. I learned that I love being an entrepreneur. I love building businesses. I love becoming better. I love making money. I love building. I love being better. And that all came through the consistency. The power of consistency is what helped me build that, because I knew that just like losing weight, if I was able to stay consistent doing the same stupid mundane tasks every single day, that something would happen. All I had to do to lose the weight was just run every day and just be careful with my eating. And it worked so well. It worked way better than any other diet, any other time that I try to do some 6-minute ab training, whatever. It's all about the consistency. And once you learn how to be consistent, you can do anything. You could hit any goal. You could do whatever you want, because you apply the same principles of success, which essentially is just consistency and building through learning how to do one thing that will help you move the ball forward every single day, and doing that thing consistently, right? I mean, that's one thing from success. We won't go through the whole list, but that's what this video is about. But once you learn that, you can apply that to any single goal. And that will help you hit your goals quicker. It'll help you be more efficient. It'll help you build, because you know damn well that no matter what's going to happen, whether that's the worst possible outcome of what you're trying to accomplish, or if things aren't moving as quickly as you want them to, or if things don't feel like they're going the right way and instead they're going the other way, or whatever. You know what I mean? I had times when I was trying to lose weight where I felt like I was getting fatter and I was doing everything right, but I just stayed consistent. Okay? And that was the points in my life where I felt the most joy and greatness, because I learned that I could just stay consistent and I could just build through that, right? So what I want you to do is learn how to be consistent. And it could just start with running every single day, or just going to the gym every single day, and just be consistent. And after a little while, you will learn that through the consistency, you kind of get addicted. And it hurts more to break the chain than to continue the chain, right? So for me, over time, it hurts more to not run than to run, right? It hurts more to eat like crap than to eat good, because I just know that I'm so consistent doing this and I love it so much and it's so stuck in my brain, and I've rewarded my brain for taking these kinds of actions that I don't want to not take these kinds of actions, right? So there's that. The last thing that I want to add to this video that I really want to stress is that you will have times where things don't work out. You will have times where things feel like they're not going the right way. You will have times where just negativity engulfs you. I don't even know if that's a word. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. You will have time where the negativity will just eat you right up, and you cannot allow that to destroy you. I have had so many times in my professional and my personal career of building myself and my life and my business where I felt like things were about to end, like the business wasn't working out, the working out wasn't working out, the making money thing wasn't working out, the investing thing wasn't working out, and I just stayed consistent. And I still do that today. I'm sitting here explaining this to you, but I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? I still am a normal human being. I still have worries. I still have problems. These are things that I deal with daily, but I stay consistent. And that's the difference between me and the guy who's still living with his parents that's doing absolutely nothing with his life and making no money. You know what I mean? I am learning how to build points through being consistent. I am learning how to do something better with my life by being consistent. And I'm doing that through the face of adversity. Okay? I'm doing that knowing damn well that I'm upset, I'm sad, I have problems, things don't always work out, I feel like I'm failing, right? Like, I have so many times where just everything seems like it's not working out, but I move forward, and I think through the consistency and through doing that same thing over and over again, it kind of gives me hope, knowing that, like, hey, if I feel like that the scale went up today, just going back to my running metaphor, when I was losing weight, if I feel like the scale went up today, I'm going to go and I'll do my run today, knowing damn well that I'm working towards that goal. You know what I mean? And that gave me the hope, knowing that it's going to work out. So if you just take the action, it will allow you to be better. It'll allow you to calm yourself. Think of it as like Bill Gates that says stress and anxiety comes from inaction, right? You will be upset if you're not taking action. But if you take action, you will know that you are making a conscious effort to build something. So learn how to be consistent, not only in good times, but in the face of adversity, and plan for it, okay? I'll give you one last thing. Every single time that I start doing something new, every single time that I wake up in the morning, I plan for the downfalls. I plan for the things to not work out. I plan for the things to suck. I plan to stay consistent in the face of adversity. And if you can do that too, you could have anything you've ever wanted. Learn how to be consistent in the face of adversity. Learn how to be consistent all the time. Learn how to be consistent when it's good, when you're partying, and when you don't feel like doing it. Learn how to be consistent. Learn how to be consistent when it sucks and it feels like it's not working and it feels like you've made no progress and it feels like that everything sucks. Just be consistent. That's the end of my video today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I try to make these videos out of my personal experiences to help you build. So these are truly the things that have helped me build my business, build myself, become better, have a great personal development, business, and entrepreneurial journey. And I just want to make these YouTube videos to help you build and help you grow, because I didn't have these kinds of videos when I was trying to build and be better. And I just want to help somebody be a little bit better today. So if I could do that, that's all that matters to me. If you liked this video and you want to support me, leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, I make new videos every single day about motivational, inspirational, entrepreneurial, business, and all the good stuff that I learned through my personal experiences as a 23-year-old real estate entrepreneur. If you want to follow along with my story, my journey, and learn alongside me every single day, subscribe down below. And I will promise you that you will get new videos every single day. And if you liked this video, or if this video helped you today, leave a comment down below. I love your comments so much. Your comments mean the whole entire world to me. Thank you to all my people who are constantly in the comments, giving me love, giving me support. You guys are real ones. You guys are the reasons why I continue to go forward with this channel, because I know that we're making consistent progress, right? And I know that either way, we're going to do it in the face of adversity. You know what I mean? So without getting motivational again, you're awesome if you made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for all of your support. Share this video with somebody today who needs to learn about consistency and who wants to build something great and just needs this last little puzzle piece to be able to be something amazing. And until next time, thank you so much. Have a great day.